What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? How's y'all doing on these terrible Tendencies Tuesday? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go get you one from 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go get you one from 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You can come to Baby Cuz. I got them. You know what I'm talking about? You can come to Baby Cuz. I got them. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you get you a hardback. Somebody asked me the other day, send a link to Amazon. I don't even know how to do that, ma'am. You know what I'm talking about? You go to Amazon and you look up Kendall Eatman. You know what I'm talking about? You go there, you look up Kendall Eatman. You know what I'm talking about? Stick up. You know what I'm talking about? In stores now. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that, baby cuz? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, man. INC. Worldwide, man. Incorporated. What does that mean, baby cuz? You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue. Not Little Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about, man. Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about, man? Same thing, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through them disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Now, a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug users. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Make sure you don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. Nah, I don't promote no domestic violence. Nah, keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No, no. A negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. I don't. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, me. All I promote is y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got. But a good brother like me, I ain't prejudiced. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like me, I ain't got nothing against sexually different. Good brother like me, I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this terrible Tennessee Tuesday? You know what I'm talking about? Did y'all have a happy Memorial's Day, man? You know what I'm talking about? I see you, man. I'm finna get into that too, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, look, man. I respect the military shout out if that's what y'all do, y'all want to do, man. But I guess some military people got furious last night that I was saying Happy Memorial's Day. You know what I'm talking about with a Russian hat on. Man, let me tell you something, man. I wear Russian hats. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you. You know what I'm talking about, man? And this ain't no disrespect to the military. You know what I'm talking about? This is disrespect to whoever said that dumbass shit. You feel what I'm saying? They don't question me about what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. I wear Russian hats, nigga. If the motherfucking Dukes of Hazzard people could ride around with a motherfucking Confederate flag on their goddamn Challenger for 20 years, nigga, don't question me. Nigga gonna say, imagine saying Happy Memorial's Day with a Russian sickle and a hammer. You know, I told that nigga, imagine me saying Happy Memorial's Day when my people was brought over here on a boat. You know what I'm talking about? Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Nigga, Full Metal Jacket, Saving Private Ryan face ass. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Get the fuck up off my line. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about? That's what you can do. Shout out to everybody in the military. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I wear Russian hats. Nigga, that's what I do, nigga. I like Russian hats, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, nigga? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who ain't got to use the bathroom but still smell like shit, nigga. Number 2. I see you. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it. It's just gonna be a short, man, because I gotta go get my car recalibrated. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now listen, terrible tendencies Tuesday. I'm gonna start with my own. Everybody got terrible tendencies, bruh. Bruh got them. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh get to having fun, might drink a little bit too much. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh get a little bit too loud, a little bit obnoxious. You know what I'm talking about, man? Bruh get to leaning on you. You know what I'm talking about? Now, them my terrible tendencies. A little bit stubborn. I got a few more. But I understand my terrible tendencies. So you know what bruh tries to do? I try to work on them, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Not that much. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't stopped drinking yet. You know what I'm talking about? I just drink when I'm in my house. You know what I'm talking about? I don't drink when I go out. Or if I do, I'm around my folks. And I ain't finna go nowhere after that. I'm just around my folks. You feel me? You know what I mean? But I check myself sometimes. Now I got some terrible tendencies, man. You feel what I'm saying? I do. We all do. And you can't say one person's terrible tendencies is worse than another one, right? Y'all can't say that. You know what I'm talking about? I can. Bro, why is it always something on your... There you go. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see it? You know what I'm talking about? So terrible tendencies, it goes something like this, man. Some people terrible... I don't know. We all got terrible tendencies, just like I said, man. But if you one of them motherfuckers with the terrible tendencies, like... You always lying. You know what I'm talking about? You can't be trusted. You know what I'm talking about? All them terrible tendencies, that boy that cried whoop shit, man. That's on you. You need to check yourself, folks. You know what I mean? Because the worst terrible tendency motherfucker is a motherfucker who tries to make you believe they game. You get what I'm saying? That shit. That's the worst. That's the most terrible, well, I don't know. That's the shit that irritate me. That might not be the worst to y'all. You know what I mean? But when motherfuckers be lying and all, like, man, that shit gets irritating, man. I don't be having no time for that shit. You feel me? Or every time you call a motherfucker, the first thing they want to do is tell you their problems. You get what I'm saying? Or throw it out there. You know what I'm talking about. I can't stand these terrible tendencies, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? You call a motherfucker, they be talking about some shit like, I don't know, I'm gonna pay my light bill. You know what I'm talking about? Some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Man, listen. I told you what to do when that happens. Just hang up. You'll find out. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how you gonna do it either. So let me get out your way so you can find out what you gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got no time to be talking to me. You feel me? Y'all like that Russian hat? You know what I'm talking about? They said I had a Russian sickle with a hammer. You know what I'm talking about? Who else fuck with it like that? Nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. But terrible Tuesdays, terrible tendencies Tuesday. Now look, y'all. You write your own book. You write your own book on life, bruh. So you can't sit here, you know what I'm talking about, and blame nobody else for the way you is. You get what I'm saying? I can't sit here. Now, I might drink too much some days, you know what I'm talking about? Once again, that's why I be drunk as fuck in my house. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I might drink too much some days, right? I can't wake up and say I got drunk because I saw a caterpillar. You know what I'm talking about? You could just say anything. Nigga, I start drinking because I had a rough trial. You could say anything, bro, you know what I'm talking about? But you start drinking because you wanted to drink. That's why you really start drinking. You know what I'm talking about? I want to taste. You know what I'm talking about? Who else want to taste? You know what I'm talking about? But that's why you start drinking. So you can't get drunk, then blame that shit on something else. Because the reason you start drinking is because you chose to put that shit in that glass. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sip. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? But don't be one of these people with these terrible tendencies, man. And then you got a fucking problem with, nigga, if you steal, a motherfucker gonna look at you as a thief. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no getting around that. But for some reason, motherfucker want to steal. And I told y'all how they spin shit nowadays. You want to steal, then act like... You ever heard somebody say some shit like that to steal? I ain't gonna steal from none of my folks. Nah, because you ain't got to right now. Run out of people to steal from and see who the next victim be. It's gonna be the motherfucker you can steal something from. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's just the way you think. You a thief. So you think like a thief. You know what I'm talking about? Your thoughts go into what can I put in my pocket? That's how you think. So wherever you at, you looking for something to steal. You feel me? And on this terrible tendency Tuesday, bro, we all got them. But just because you got terrible tendencies don't make you a bad person. You get what I'm saying? It don't. Because you could be a good person with terrible tendencies. I would like to believe I'm one. And you know what I'm talking about? But if you got them fucked up terrible tendencies, all that stealing, you know what I'm talking about? All that lying, you know what I'm talking about? If your word, this is what I don't think people get, bro. Your word, besides time, is really the most important thing you can have. You get what I'm saying, bro? Your word, bro. Like, I don't understand living a life like where I can't be trusted. I don't understand that. You feel me? That's why I don't really be into too much lying. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now, how you deal with it after that is how you deal with it. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't gonna do too much lying. I smoke too much weed. I can't even remember no lie. My daddy told me that too. You can never remember a lie. You can get that motherfucker similar, you know what I'm talking about, but you can't remember a lie because it didn't happen. So that shit ain't gonna even be in your mind. That's why motherfuckers get to stuttering and shit. That's why if you can't freestyle, you shouldn't lie that much. If you could rap, do poetry or something, you might have something for a motherfucker. You feel me? Fire pie, you know what I'm talking about? With the Russian sickle and hammer. Man, that man, I woke up and seen that shit damn near threw my damn day off, man. But shout out the military. And I don't even be going back and forth with motherfuckers in my comments. I don't. You can say whatever you want to. I'm going to leave that motherfucker up and give you a heart. Tell you thanks for watching. But just leave people alone, man. There's something else I'm never going to do, and I've done it before. This is how I know I'm never going to do it again. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not going to somebody else's page. I'm a little bit off subject right now. And saying anything if I don't like their video, folks. I'm just not going to watch you if I don't like what you're talking about. I'm not going to sit up there and constantly remind you that I'm the one that don't like what you're talking about. I'm not going to do that, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not. But back to Terrible Tendencies Tuesday, man. Like, people, the best gift you ever can, I ain't gonna say ever could have, but one of the good things that you could have as a person, bruh, is having the ability to be able to check yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever is wrong, you should know that is wrong. You get what I'm saying? And within yourself, you get what I'm saying? You should just know whatever it is you're doing that you feel is against the universe, you know what I'm talking about, or against what's really supposed to be going on, man. And you should be able to check yourself. You know what I'm talking about? That shit shouldn't just be out there, say like I drink too much. A motherfucker, like if I keep going everywhere and everybody telling me I drink too much, I gotta start looking at myself, bruh. Because everybody ain't lying. You get what I'm saying? So now I could do one or two things. I could tone it down a tad. Or I could just go somewhere where ain't nobody telling me I'm drunk too much. You know what I'm talking about? I think that's the option I chose for now. So I just don't go around nobody. I just get drunk in my house. You know what I'm talking about? So motherfucker I ain't even no burden to nobody. You know what I'm talking about? But my damn self. And I could just go to sleep. You feel me? I ain't got to be out there. I could just be, you know what I'm talking about, by myself, enjoying myself. That's why I like being by myself, enjoying myself. If you get what I'm talking about, can you dig it? You know what I'm talking about? Can you dig it? You know what I'm talking about? We remember that from the Woods. You know what I'm talking about? But Terrible Tendencies Tuesday, man. If you got them, folks, and we all got them, whatever they is. They might not be bad, but you know what I'm talking about? Some people might like sodas. You know what I'm talking about? All of them ain't just got to be detrimental. But the terrible tendencies, you should be able to check yourself, folks. Like if you a thief, don't keep getting caught stealing shit trying to talk your way out of it. Oh, I wasn't trying to, it wasn't even like that. I just put it in my pocket because it ain't no way you stole, bruh. It ain't no way you can get around that. You know what I'm talking about? Just check yourself. Stop stealing. Stop stealing so much. You know what I'm talking about? Go steal some knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? To help you stop stealing. You get what I'm saying, bro? But if you want it, motherfuckers, man, stop trying to rationalize that shit when you get caught, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be no thief. Then you get caught. You get caught trying to walk out with a bike and a TV and shit, talking about you came in here. I had these when I came in here. Don't do no shit like that, bro. Trying to talk your way out of what you did, man. Just correct yourself. And then, like, at least if you don't correct yourself, man, acknowledge what you're doing, because that's how you begin to be able to correct yourself. First, you got to acknowledge that you're doing something wrong. You get what I'm saying? Because this is another way, like, in motherfuckers' mind, like, they would, like, if you get caught stealing, that motherfucker would turn himself into the victim. You get what I'm saying? And this is a popular mentality going on in today's world. Like I said, I ain't complaining about it. It might sound like I'm complaining about it, but I'm not. This is just Terrible Tendencies Tuesday. You know what I mean? And all I'm throwing up in the air and you can get up out of it, man, check yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you don't want to check yourself, don't come around trying to give a rationalization of why you did something. You get what I'm saying? That makes no sense. There is no conversation after you don't acknowledge what you did. You get what I'm talking about? Like I said, no, I ain't complaining. I'm just throwing it out there, man. So if you one of the motherfuckers with terrible tendencies, or we all got terrible tendencies, you get what I'm saying? But if yours needed to be corrected, correct the motherfuckers, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't want to correct the motherfuckers, don't correct them. Just stop acting like somebody doing something to you. Stop acting like somebody talking about you. You know what I'm talking about? Don't you know what I'm talking about? Stop calling motherfuckers talking about, man, this is what they said about me. Can you believe it? Hell yeah, I believe it. I heard it before you called here. I just was waiting for you to call me and tell me the bullshit that you was finna say to rationalize it. Stop playing the victim when motherfuckers peg you and got you gauged. You know what I'm talking about? You over there stealing the people's shit. You know what I'm talking about? Acting like it wasn't you. You know what I'm talking about? You was the only one in them people's house. You know what I'm talking about? They did. The people come back, you gone with they shit. They shit gone, you gone. Now all of a sudden you was the only one there. You trying to act like it was somebody, like you left when somebody else was there. Come on, man. Having all that old fabricated ass shit, bruh. You stole the people's shit, man. Don't act like, man, them people said you stole their shit. Don't act like them people talking about you. I guess that's the moral of the story I'm trying to get. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't complaining. All right, that's the moral of the story I was trying to get, man. You know you did that shit, man. Them people ain't talking about you. You act like them people just woke up and just start calling you a thief, man. No, man. That shit was warranted for that shit you did, man. You feel me? And with that one right there, man, Terrible Tendencies Tuesday, man. Russian hat on. You know what I'm talking about, man? And if you can't, check yourself. If you don't want to, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Just stop acting like people talking about you. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I'm going to say. And with that one right there, always remember, if you don't remember nothing else, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of love.